Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past Randomized with me, Get Daved. So we're gonna go visit Misery Meyer quickly. Those enemies do a ton of damage, by the way. We're gonna go check a couple of things. Alright, so I believe that's Ether. Quake sort of has a tilde design on it. Oops. We're going to need that medallion to unlock Misery Meyer, and it's a crystal dungeon. I mean, we had to go to the pedestal, so we have to do every dungeon no matter what. Also worth noting is once you defeat or beat dungeons 5 and 6, you get access to the super bomb. So, you know, that's a thing. Alright, let me try this. I've never actually done this glitch in my life. Ho ho ho! I am powerful. That's pretty cool. Oh, now we're in business. Whee! Alright, that is very worthwhile. I mean, I don't know a lot of the tricks to be really effective with Pegasus boots, but it's still neat. It's still nice just to get the invite. I'm not really sure what's in the other Meyer cave, but let's check it out. Alright then. Under different circumstances, that could be very helpful. Where was that in Skullwoods when we needed it? And right back. We need to lift that up, though. That's exactly where we're going. That's Chessboard Cave, I think people call it. Or Checkerboard Cave. I don't know. You'll know you'll know when you see it. And with the mirror... Oh, you can't push that one. There you go. It's pretty fun erasing those things. It lets you sequence break in a couple spots. If that bugs you... eh. I'm afraid I just don't care that much. Those sorts of minor bugs are allowed in races. Yeah, sure. Yeah, cute. Very cute. Ooh. Do the test? There's something there. Well, it's a pretty decent health refill. Far be it from me to scoff at that. Glad I checked it. And I forget if we can get to that tablet up top from here. We'd have to use the mirror. I'm pretty sure it's only accessible from the other side. But I will try. We're pretty close to an easy Dark World access point anyway. Let's try like here. Nope. That's fine, we can work with this. Also, for some reason, I thought the purple chest was in the village of outcasts, but I could not find it there. So now I'm all confused. That's the short version of the story. Anyway, you take it to that guy and he'll open it for you. By the way, this is one of the better Dark World access points. When I played the game casually and normally, I basically always used the Hyrule Castle access point, and like the one the game makes you learn. Don't eat me! Oh, Yoshimi. Anyway, there's a lot of better options. Is all I'm trying to say. I guess you have to use the Meyer point as well. Okay, here's our spot. We'll be doing a couple casual checks like this. Alright, you need the Master Sword to get this anyway. Just a little piece of love. Then we don't care. We don't deserve love. That's the name of a very sad song. Give yourself 1,000 Get Dave points if you caught the reference. I guess we can go check... well, we can go check the Hype Cave, actually. Oh boy. Alright, there is some potential trouble there. Don't worry, nothing to see. Huh, doesn't make the clang sound. Anyway, this is the Hype Cave. It's just 5 chests, or 4 chests. One of the two. Often you get good items there. There we go, 1 person and 4 items. Not impressed. Okay, that has some potential. Flippers. Alright, it's the Hype Cave. And since we're right here... Man, we can go check Hobo without getting one shot at this time. I mean, we have the hook shot. We're in the neighborhood. We might as well do the Swamp Palace dungeon. Now I'm saying this before I go in there, so I could be totally wrong. Oh. Maybe there's something to check before we pull the switch. Oh! So that's just a little thing that tells you in the original game, hey, changes in one world sometimes affect the other. And this is right by the dam in the light world. So let's go, let the water out, shall we? Eh? Pretty fun. Alright, now we go back through our quick travel point, and we can do the actual dungeon. Need quite a few items before we're ready to make our end run. Honestly, if you're used to watching races of this game, then this will be a cringe-worthy run. But this is my first time going this far in this randomizer. I played through one other version several years ago. But I don't know, I'm pretty happy with at least like how I'm figuring out the puzzles, right? Obviously the skills with the game are at the casual standard. And this dungeon actually doesn't have crazy quick routes through it compared to a lot of the other ones, I would say. Oh, it's possible to flood that. I think that skull has a critical key. Won't make that trade. So you can check out that little fireball launcher there. It only shoots when the sword is out. There we go. So we need to fill this area with water at some point so that we can climb that other ladder. And we're going to do that by pulling a switch. Also, here's another glitch I've never tried before. There we go. So if on the exact same frame you press dash and an item button, you'll use it at the same time. So it's mostly useful for the hammer and hitting a whole bunch of things in a row. So that wasn't like a really great application of it, but I did it. I have no idea what's on the other side of this. Wow. Worth the price of admission. Seems a little odd. No, I guess we had to get that key to open the door to... Alright. I thought maybe we could have skipped all that, but... That's just craziness talking. We don't have the big keys, so there's no point in checking out the chest there. Oh, so close. The hookshot also just rips apart every monster in this dungeon. It's pretty awesome. This is where you would normally find it. Alright, we've gotten some pretty good progression items lately. The Cave of Samaria, which, okay, due to a sort of English thing, makes me want to always call it the Cave of Somalia, which I know that's a really, like, stupid non-joke, but we're about honesty and the truth on this channel, okay? That's what we're all about here at Get Daved Inc. I should let that thing free. Alright, thought we might get something good out of it. Easiest solution. So I would normally use a bomb for that, but that's a common approach to that sort of puzzle. I feel like I shouldn't do that. Alright, I should have known better there. Alright, yeah, we nearly messed up the dungeon. I think you can flick the switch again, but... Alright, that's impassable. So now we flood the area, and we can swim over those blocks. Honestly, I think this is one of the cooler dungeons in the game. I generally, I don't know, I like about half of them anyway. A lot of people really hate the Ice Palace. I heard a whole bunch about the bad reputation before I ever did it, and normally that'd really freak me out, but in the case of this game, the bar had been, like, I braced myself so severely that when I finally did it, I was kind of like, oh, that's not so bad. Because it had been talked up pretty big. I kind of want to know what's up here then. Maybe we can jump back down? Bomb a hole in the floor, maybe? Oh, there might be a key, I guess. Oops. Alright, either one of these is probably fine, because we can hookshot across back and forth. The way this dungeon goes, that's probably the big key location normally. And then that would unlock the chest and allow us to Razm. Oh my goodness. Oh, it hurts. I wonder, do I even need to go there? I'm gonna bet the answer is yes. The answer is yes. because we have another way around. You know what? We can go back there. Let's just try that first. We know we're missing the big key. There's quite a few treasures in this dungeon. My goodness. Hey, you need the big key. But I mean, we have the means to go back here. That's actually what I thought was going to be locked off. Alright. Pretty clear what's going on here. We could use the Cane of Burna to just make a block on there, which I really like. I like that they have items that basically create more sequence breaks for you. That's a lot of potential to the game, in my opinion. Man, they shoot so fast. Oh, I didn't even need to kill them. I didn't even look at the doors quite yet. My senses were pushed into overload. Yeah, cute. Wow, glad I bothered with this. This will give me access to the other one. Oh no. Maybe there's something I didn't quite think about. Need to drain some more water. And there I was, getting all upset. Oh, wait. I have a feeling this is gonna unlock both, perhaps? And let's just do it this way. Whoops. The other red item. Nope. Also, apparently they explode when they're off camera for too long? I don't know. I need to start being careful with my health. I'm playing it a little fast and loose. Yeah, perfect. Alright. I'll take it. That opens the path to 2 treasure chests as well. Thank you. And yeah, I could have checked my map. Thank you. We'll do that. Oh man, this is an entirely different area of the map. I didn't even check the 2 treasure spot. Which, I mean, is probably going to be one of the... One of those is probably going to be the big key, I think. There we are. Well, there was a potential progression item. One of these is a false waterfall. Yeah, there we go. Or a false wall. I'm enjoying the exploration, but I would say I'm pretty much lost right now. Oh, this is familiar. I think we're guaranteed to take a hit here. Yeah. I feel like I need to backtrack, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get away with one. And this is not locked with the big key, which is pretty unusual, so we know we can beat the dungeon anyway. Let's see if we can actually find something good, though. Because, I mean, Argus could drop something. Actually, given this dungeon's layout, he could drop the big key. Argus is the name of the boss, by the way. Argus is also a mythological beast covered with 100 eyes. He kept watch, as you might expect. That's just a form-following function. Alright, here we go. Big key. Big key. I think Argus might drop the big key. That's pretty messed up. Oh well, it's fairly quick to get to the chest. I, of course, remember the way I came. This is just due diligence. You? Yeah, perfect. Well, the good news is, unless the big chest contains the big key, that would really freak me out, because then it would be entirely optional. One sec, we need the hook shot. Alright, so we don't have a good sword, so this could actually get pretty messy. One solution is to menu like crazy, and I think that's gonna be the way I go. And I believe you can kill him pretty quickly after this phase with the fire rod. I don't think I've ever tried it, because playing the game casually, I almost always go through the crystal dungeons in their listed order. So this isn't the quick kill. So really good runners will do one of two things in this fight, given our loadout. They'll often try grappling two at once to lose. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, they'll do exactly what you just saw. That's what a good runner does. They'll grapple two of these little puffed wheats, and then hammer both of them with a single blow. There's also a way you can use spin strikes, but as you can see, even targeting one is pretty difficult. If we had Master Sword, that would just do damage, and we would need 2 whacks to do it, because a hammer does 4 hit points of damage, same as a Tempered Master Sword. But we got the Fighter Sword, which stinks. There we go. There we go. Alright, we're just gonna spin strike it. This is so weird for me to be fighting these guys and like have a sword that does truly 0 damage. It's quite intimidating. Alright, he doesn't have a ton of life after you do the earlier part, so... yeah, big key for him. So that wasn't like a very elegant way to do it, but it's honestly one of the easiest boss fights in the game. I would say there's one boss I'm good at in this entire game, and it's Moldorm. I feel like I'm okay at him. Alright, let's run back in, get our missing treasure, and see what we get. And yes, this is one of the slower dungeons in the game. Especially with me! Get Daved! Palace of Darkness is probably what we're going to do next, and it's also one of the slower ones, and I am not great at it, so you've been warned. There's not a lot to look forward to. That's a pep talk you can give a graduating class if you're ever given the chance to speak. I think I actually just want to go down, yeah. Alright, I'm putting my money on the ice rod. Place your bets, folks. Actually, I'm putting my money on one arrow. Oh, I suppose actually we should have known that. Well then. One arrow actually would have been more useful. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next episode.